podcast, you will find things of an adult nature, including but not limited to alcohol, tobacco, drugs, firearms, cursing, and other such adult-themed references. If this disturbs you, then please leave.
Gravity is working with me, and gravity keeps me on the ground. All mass attracts all other mass, a force proportional to mass 1 and 2, and inversely to the distance between them square.
Alright, and welcome to Dual Thought with your hosts.
I am TR.
I am JJ.
Now that my shit's actually fucking working.
Yay, we fixed it.
Can you hear me now? I know hopefully. You can.
I believe you can. It's not so echoey anymore.
Well, I can see it. I can see the fact that you can actually hear me.
Yeah, we fixed that.
About damn time.
All right, so real quick before we start the show, we have
our sponsor.
A sponsor. We have a sponsor. Oh my god. All right, so let's play their clip.
Pull up our sponsor. They wanted to say something today, so.
Do you have feelings of inadequacy? Do you suffer from shyness? Do you sometimes wish you were more assertive? If you answered yes to any of these questions, ask your doctor or pharmacist about tequila. Tequila is the safe, natural way to feel better and more confident about yourself and your actions. Tequila can help ease you out of your shyness and let you tell the world that you're ready and willing to do just about anything. You'll notice the benefits of tequila almost immediately, and with a regimen of regular doses, you can overcome any obstacles that prevent you from living the life you want to live. Shyness and awkwardness will be a thing of the past, and you'll discover many talents you never knew you had. Stop hiding and start living with tequila. Tequila may not be right for everyone. Women who are pregnant or nursing should not use tequila. However, women who wouldn't mind nursing or becoming pregnant are encouraged to try it. Side effects may include dizziness, nausea, vomiting, incarceration, erotic lustfulness, loss of motor control, loss of clothing, loss of money, loss of virginity, delusions of grandeur, table dancing, headache, dehydration, dry mouth, and a desire to sing karaoke and play all-night rounds of strip poker, truth or dare, and naked twister. Warning, the consumption of alcohol may make you think you're whispering when you're not. Is a major factor in dancing like a retard. May cause you to tell your friends over and over again that you're in love with them. Also may cause you to think you can sing. Alcohol may lead you to believe that ex-lovers are really dying for you to telephone them at 4 in the morning. Alcohol may make you think you can logically converse with members of the opposite sex without spitting. It may create the illusion that you are tougher, smarter, faster, and better looking than most people. And it may lead you to think people are laughing with you. Alcohol may cause pregnancy, and it also may be a major factor in getting your ass kicked. So what are you waiting for? Stop hiding and start living with tequila.
Tequila.
I love our sponsors.
Oh, we have the best sponsors in the world. For those that think they're whispering when they're actually yelling, that's me.
Yeah, that's totally JJ.
I like the other part. If you are trying to become pregnant, you are encouraged to try it.
Right? For women that don't mind becoming pregnant or nursing, try tequila. Have the fuck at it.
Good sponsors. Great. Thank you, guys.
Right?
All right. So, actual show time.
Well, actually, we do have a topic. It has been brought to us actually by Casey. Casey Cadet suggests that we talk about anti-gravity.
Anti-gravity.
Yes.
That is a interesting topic. For me, I feel that if we talk about anti-gravity, we also kind of have to talk about artificial gravity.
Well, yeah. I figure it falls into the whole reign of all of it. Gravity, anti-gravity, artificial, space travel, all the fun things.
Yay! This is going to be a fun show.
I don't know.
And you can't talk mass gravity without talking a little bit about black holes, too.
Hey. I told you, dude, what you do in the bathroom is your deal. No more talking about it on the air.
All right, so well, where do we want to start?
Well, that's a good question. I was trying to pull up facts. My computer actually shat on me, so that's not going to work. So just go off of a head here. And the idea of anti-gravity is a device or anything used to cancel out natural gravity, making things pretty much, what is it? Something to do with electromagnetism.
Yeah.
I can't even say the fucking word right. But
so right now in the world, we do have forms of anti-gravity.
Yeah.
The most notable that I can think of, it would be the bullet train. I believe that's in Japan. But it's an electromagnet train that travels somewhere around 210 kilometers an hour.
Right.
And it's basically a hovering contraption.
Well,
it doesn't touch a rail or anything. It hovers. So
it's fully hover?
Yeah. So that right there is anti-gravity.
It's a form of anti-gravity. I think it's, what did you just say? Is it imitation or something of anti-gravity?
The imitation of anti-gravity, I would say.
Yeah.
Because you still need something that causes it. It's not like we can go out and buy boots that just let us levitate and fly.
That would be freaking badass.
Or like from Back to the Future 2 when he gets that hoverboard.
Except for it won't work over water. Now that's some crap right there. Dude, if we gotta survive through gravity and all, even water, dude, you sink. Well, sort of. I mean, you kind of float, but still, gravity still plays an effect in water. So why the hell can't you fly over it with anti-gravity?
I have no idea.
I guess maybe water interrupts the electromagnetism or something.
Could be. But I think
possibility.
That would go back to it going, if we would truly want to do something like that to where we could have anti-gravity toys like that.
It'd be fun.
We basically have to lay out the entire cement jungle with magnets.
Basically, yeah. I mean, even roads, everything, like you're driving, for that matter. If you have an anti-gravity car, you'd have to be specialized roads. Either that or every road has to be torn up and replaced. And, dude, nobody's going to freaking finance that.
Absolutely not.
I mean, even the richest people are going to finance around their house. That's about it.
Yeah. And they'll just have their little toys around their house.
Exactly.
And then they'll pay to make it so that they can go to work that way.
Yeah.
Probably.
Shit. They're rich. They can do whatever the fuck they want, so.
But say we do find something or some magical way of, without magnets, straight up, like you can buy a pair of boots that will make gravity null for you.
And see, yeah, that's the one that I really want. I mean, the anti-gravity boots would be freaking great. And they came out with a set back in, whose damn phone is that?
Not mine.
Mine. Whoops. But back in, what was it, the 70s, 80s or something like that, they had the moon boots. Yeah, they're what is it, the
trampoline shoes.
Basically, it was the idea of anti-gravity. They're basically, you can bounce high on it to where, I mean, yeah, they're not anti-gravity. You still fall back down. But it was the idea of, a taste of what it would be possible of.
And the hope that maybe soon they'd come out with something.
Yeah, that was a long-ass time ago, so...
Yeah.
Stop hoping.
But if it were to come true, I think what we would see is the ability in both, like, through, like, a pair of shoes or something and through your car, is if we can figure out this technology right, we could be able to set levels and pretty much walk on air as if we were walking on the ground.
And honestly, that would be so freaking more convenient Well, let's look at, for that matter, back problems. Back problems come from, mainly, well, for that matter, people with a lot of weight to them or whatever, that are stepping on the ground constantly, walking and everything like that. That's a lot of pressure on the feet, a lot of pressure on the back and everything else, the legs, all of it. Where if you're walking on air, dude, goodbye freaking leg and back problems. You're good now.
Hopefully.
You're walking on air. What more cushion do you want? I'm surpassing gelling. I'm getting some freaking anti-gravity boots. Fuck gelling.
However, to get to anti-gravity, I feel that we'd need to actually be able to fully understand gravity enough to have working artificial gravity.
And I think they do. I think they actually, like you said, example is a train. They've made a freaking train for artificial gravity or artificial
for anti-gravity.
Yeah,
but in order to get true, authentic, like flying cars, like we were supposed to have, and all of this bullshit. Thank you, 50s.
Yeah, y'all's fucking thanks for the
never did anything.
Here it is, 2015. We're still fucked.
Still no flying cars, damn it.
Hell, my car doesn't even drive no more.
It'd be no problem if it could fly.
Right?
Shit.
No, actually, I probably still need a transmission.
But I'm talking for like the evolution of the science progress to get true artificial gravity where we can get those toys. We'd have to further our understanding of gravity as we know it and be able to create artificial gravity for like space travel and everything.
Yeah.
In order to fully be able to go, all right, well, we can create gravity. Why can't we not create gravity?
Now, don't they
create the opposite?
Now, don't they actually already do that in some of the space shuttles?
Not that I know of.
Is it still anti-gravity, right? Because technically, yes. As you're out of the orbit of Earth and everything, there is no gravity from there on.
Yeah.
Like, you're floating and everything. I thought they actually did finally figure out how to, sink them back down to the bottom of the ship so they can actually crawl around the space shuttles and everything. Or are they still floating?
They still float.
All right.
The closest thing that we've come to is a theory on a revolving apparatus. Something within like a space station or a space shuttle would create a powerful enough spin that it'd create its own gravity.
All right. Well, see, that's creating gravity, so that's completely different than... I want to float, goddammit. I'm tired of the gravity part. I've already got that. I don't want to create more gravity. I want to float. I want to create anti-gravity.
If you're in space travel, you'd probably want some gravity, but you'd still have portions where you could probably be like, yeah, take this off. I just want to float now.
Actually, if I was in space travel, I think hell would have froze over by now.
And based on the heat, fuck no, it hasn't.
Right? No, we're still burning.
Oh, yeah. And it's late at night, and it's fucking still hot.
Right? Well, at least we got our handy-dandy little fan here.
Yay, little fan.
You're a good little fan. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
But going back, space travel. Let's talk about space travel.
No, see, yeah, and you're like you said, they have, the capability in space stations and stuff like that to create the gravity source, to bring them back down so they can actually walk around and shit like that. But not in shuttles?
Only in theory and only in movies.
All right.
I
can't say I'm up to date on.
There's no true artificial gravity yet. You float, and that's the biggest problem that we have with space travel right now is because we don't have artificial gravity or a form of gravity.
How is that a problem?
Our bones lose density.
Oh. Okay, that'd be a problem.
And you can only stay up there so long right now without getting blasted with radiation. Oh yeah, we're protected because of the magnetic field here on Earth.
So
it negates 98% of the radiation that is in space.
Now, see, this is something that's never actually really talked about. I, for one, am dumbfounded on this one, that the fact that we can't freaking be in space due to the fact of radiation. Like,
for extended periods of time. I mean, if...
Like in a shuttle or in personal, like in a suit or whatever? Or?
Even in the shuttle, you get doused with radiation, but you're getting doused with less because it has to go through the steel and everything of the spaceship. But if a solar flare happened and you were anywhere near it in the spaceship, you'd fry from radiation.
Well, that's fucked up.
We don't have adequate shielding technology yet. And it sucks because I would really love to see a true space travel within our life, but scientists have even calculated it going with the rate, even with the rate that technology is advancing, which is 5 generations to a computer to every 1 generation of human.
Right.
Even if you take that, in the span of the lifetime of Earth, we may never get to our closest neighbor star.
That's depressing, actually. See, I thought I heard earlier on they actually were doing they named it the Star Trek kind of mission or whatever. They're trying to build the ship that will be able to go out further and shit like that.
There's been a lot of...
That's just speculation, or? There's
been a lot of speculation on types of ships that we can build. One of these theories is, I forget the actual term for the engine, but basically after we shoot into space, which the reason that space travel for us is so difficult is because we have to use an exorbitant amount of fuel just to get into space.
Okay, but what about going into space, carrying a load or whatever of material, going to a space station, working from there to build some kind of ship or whatever, and just build something in space. That way, you're taking off from space. You're not, burning that much more fuel and everything else to get through the orbits.
This is one of the ideas for the space travel, is to get everything, build it in space, get all the fuel that you would need up into space, and then be able to launch in space.
Right.
Because Newton with his laws of gravity, there is one that states an object in motion will stay in motion.
Yeah.
And in space, with nothing else to react or stop you, or there's no resistance whatsoever, if you fire your thrusters to make 5 miles an hour and stop them, you will continue in a line 5 miles an hour.
Yeah, but you don't stop until you stop till you reach something to stop yourself.
Yeah.
Basically, you're going 5 miles an hour for eternity.
Forever.
Yeah.
There's nothing to slow you down unless you get sucked into some gravity.
Some wormhole or something.
You will maintain a straight line, 5 miles an hour, constant for eternity. So, if you take the, I think it's 26,000 miles per hour to get out of... I could be way wrong. It takes a lot to get velocity just to get out of the atmosphere.
I think it's more 200 miles an hour.
So if it's definitely not 200 miles an hour, or else airplanes could get out.
Well, it could if they tried.
I think it's like 2,500 something.
Well, you were saying 26 miles an
Yeah,
hour per minute, so.
Velocity just to escape. So if you use that velocity in space, you could be reaching upwards of 200-300 miles an hour in a straight line. But that's still top 300 miles an hour after you've expended all your fuel and go into a straight line.
Yeah, in which case it's going to take you forever to get somewhere.
Yeah. It takes it with that it would take you still like 3 weeks just to get to Mars. And then 5 to 10 years to get out towards Pluto and Neptune and everything. There is... Oh, hi.
There is a little spider that sat down beside her coming at you there.
There is another idea for a ship with an ion engine, which would produce a constant... where the fuck?
Right there.
Sorry, guys. There's a spider, like, right next to me. It's, like, flipping me out. But,
It's like close to the ground. Just kill the damn thing. Right there. You got it. Oh, there we are. Okay.
Dead.
Problem is averted. All right, we're getting back to the show.
There's an idea for the same premise, building a ship in space. But instead of using fuel, using an ion engine, which would take something to do with the atom. It'd break like the electron off or something. And it would produce a pulse that would set you at, it would send you at 5 miles an hour every pulse. And you could do it like every 30 minutes. So yes, at first it would be slow.
Yeah, that seems really slow.
At first. But you get 5 miles an hour. And then 30 minutes later you get another 5 mile an hour boost. Constant. And then you get another 5 mile an hour boost.
So every half an hour you're going up at 5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
But a half an hour, well, you're in space, so I don't know if time really counts in space.
It does. You would feel the effects of time. You would get older and you could still calculate and everything. Time. But basically after an hour you'd be going 10 miles an hour. After a day you'd be going 50.
Approximately. Well, yeah, because, well, a little less. It's 24 hours, so. So about
somewhere around
49 and a half or something, I don't know.
And then the next day you're going double that.
Yeah.
And then the next day you're going 3 times that. By the time you hit a week, you're going over 1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And continuing to get faster as you go. So if we created something like that, it would be slow to start, but we would be able to traverse very far. And there are still technologies that we haven't come up with yet that could potentially be able to, like, set us up to 600 miles an hour.
Yeah, just straight off.
And then eventually refill to get you up faster that quick.
Yeah.
We don't know yet. It's not been done yet.
That's because we don't have the resources because we're not able to go to the other planets and get the material and shit like that. Like, you know that some of these other planets have metals and gases and, you know, other things that are going to advance us just that much more.
Oh, yeah.
We just have to get there first.
I feel in order to achieve space flight the way we would like it, to be able to go up and anybody could be up there, or
well, I don't think we got that, not in a lifetime.
No, never in our lifetime. I don't think it'll happen in our lifetime, our kids' lifetime, our kids' kids' lifetime. In order for us to actually achieve that, we would have to come together as a planet.
That'll never
and
happen.
we can't even come along as countries.
Yeah, no, not really.
So, until we have, like, a planet-wide, hey, everybody's cool, then, and we can all agree about doing certain things without having to benefit your specific country, why not benefit the whole of mankind?
Exactly, but that's just the problem is nobody thinks about that. People as a whole are greedy, so they want more for themselves.
Once we can get rid of the bullshit politics and the corruption and all the shadow shit and actually come together as mankind instead of individual countries, then we have a chance to start creating space flight and space travel.
I don't see that ever actually happening. Honestly, due to the fact that freaking I don't know if politics and shadow shit and everything else are ever going to go away.
You can always hope.
Oh, you can hope all the fuck you want. Hell, we hoped for freaking flying cars since the 50s.
Right?
Where'd that get us?
Nowhere.
Exactly. Try hoping for a freaking peaceful world. Oh, wait. They've been doing that since the 20s.
Yep.
That hasn't happened either.
So until we actually come together as a world, we will never create the technologies and substantial stuff that we need in order to get truly sustainable space flight and space travel.
But it's fun to dream about.
It's unfortunate, but it is fun to dream about, and there are so many books about different worlds out there, and even without the accessibility of space travel, we can still know through telescopes and observing that there are other planets out there, and you gotta wonder what's on each and every planet. I mean, if every star in the sky only had one planet, and of those stars, only 10% actually held life,
that still leaves a lot.
That leaves a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sitting here trying to do a calculation. No, that's still... I can't even think of it.
That's still over the billions.
Yeah, exactly.
That's probably over the trillions.
So there is life out there.
So I honestly do believe it is naive to think that there is not life out there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, we are not the only existence in this entire freaking galaxy. No.
We may be the only existence that looks like this.
Well, yeah, exactly. But...
And we may be the only existence that is this base as well. I mean, hell, for all we know, other life could only be 3 inches tall.
Right? That'd be fun. I want to meet that one.
That one would be interesting. It'd be like Jiminy Cricket just on your shoulder all the time.
Right? And welcome my friend, Humpty Doobity. He's he's standing on my shoulders.
He's a 3-inch alien. Tell us about your homeworld. Well, the gravity there is really strong.
Oh, see, yeah, no, that's the difference. What if our gravity was different? What if we didn't have the upright system that we do, like freaking we can walk around normal?
What if the air is different? What if you're not breathing in oxygen, but breathing in nitrogen?
See, yeah, no, you'd die freaking trying to go to another planet.
Yeah. But there could be life on that planet.
But same for that planet, too. I mean, even if that life form wanted to come and visit down here, they'd die because we're oxygen, they're nitrogen.
Yeah.
Dude, freaking the gravity, for that matter, like freaking... What if they're anti, like they don't have gravity? They just float around the whole fucking place. Here, they just flop to the ground and go, what the hell?
Yeah.
This isn't right.
Everybody would be, like, I mean, if there were actually people living on the moon and they tried to come to Earth, they would not be able to take over the Earth for one, because they would barely be able to move around.
Well, they wouldn't be able to stand correctly. I mean, like you said, you lose your bone density.
The moon is 1/8 our gravity.
Exactly.
So when they came down, they could probably do anything and everything that they want on the moon, trained on the moon, have really good martial arts skills. But as soon as you hit something that's 7/8 more gravity, you are a lot slower.
Yeah. It's like fighting in water. All right, so we're used to our normal gravity. You can be trained all you want to. You go down into water. Now, because of resistance, you're freaking slow as all hell to make any kind of movement you're doing.
Yeah. And that's why you see a lot of people train underwater, too.
Actually, yeah, it makes you faster for normal gravity and everything like that. For out of water. I've actually done some myself, training in water.
Yeah.
It's actually quite fun. Because that resistance, you feel one hell of a burn afterwards, too. Because you are using a lot more muscle mass and everything else. Because you have to, in order to fight the resistance of the water.
Yeah.
You have to use a lot more muscle and everything else. So then you come out and you're like, holy balls, I'm done.
There was actually something, I don't remember how long ago it came out, but one of the moons of Saturn, I believe. Saturn or Jupiter. Isis is what it was called. It's a water moon. About, I think they said you could fit 5 Earths in it. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, it's been a while since I've looked this up and everything, but I do believe that Isis is either the size of Earth or 5 times the size of Earth. One of those two.
Either way, it's a moon filled with water.
Yes.
I'm down.
The top of it is covered with ice, though.
Well, yeah, it's something's got to hold the fucking water in there.
It's a complete iced over planet, but through the satellites that we've thrown out there, we know that there's geologic thermal activity on the planet because of the stress of its rotation around Saturn.
Yeah.
And through its stress, it creates internal heat. So there's heat on the planet.
Heated water. And
there is water on the planet. Liquid water on the planet, which everybody says is a staple for life.
Well, yeah, but water and plant life and shit like that is what creates oxygen. Like, that's the whole thing that we live on. That's our life force, at least.
Yes, it is. But they're hoping, and NASA has been building something to do this, or they've been trying to at least, where we will send something that is completely wiped clean of anything human, anything human flu, anything from this world is going to be wiped clean off of this craft.
I'm alright with that. Whoa. Oh, wait, the craft? Damn it. No, wipe it from freaking Earth. Let's get rid of the freaking cold and flu and shit from here.
We can't do that. That's part of bacteria. Sorry. But they're trying to make sure that it's a completely clean craft when they send it. And then they're going to send it over to ISIS, drop it on the planet, and it's going to drill through, I believe they said 300 kilometers of ice to reach the liquid surface.
It's a lot of fucking ice.
Yes. It's quite cold on the surface. But it is warm, and there are geysers that come out of it in the center. And we know from life on Earth that there are bacteria and a lot of life that doesn't need light. It doesn't need anything more than heat and water. They're what we call extremophiles on Earth, where nothing else in the world could live there except for these things.
Well, I think there's some kind of plant lives as well. Well, not that we have really, but if you think some of our plants don't need light, they don't need, all that much. They just need, warm climate, water. So yeah, if you think about that, you take that and devolve it a little bit more. Throw that in there, and yeah, I mean, something like that can live there.
So they're hoping that when they drill through the ice of Isis and dive around that best case scenario, they see a mermaid. That was their words. They said, best case scenario, we drill through the ice, and we have this alien mermaid just waving at the camera.
Honestly, I don't think it's going to wave.
The most likely scenario is that we're going to find these tiny little microbes swimming around in the ocean.
More than likely. And even if, let's say there is the mermaid effect there, which is, I mean, let's give it up. I mean, it is a different planet, well, moon, whatever. But let's say there is another life force. It's a mermaid-looking thing. I don't think it's going to be all that friendly to something just intruding.
Probably not.
It's not going to be like, "Hi, how you doing?" No, it's going to be like, "What the fuck? You die now."
That would be some cool footage, though. Like, we drill through the ice, turn on the little light, and all of a sudden we see these lights in the background. What the fuck is that?
City.
Send the craft over there. It's a city. And then all of these, like, mermaids just come and fucking attack the shit out of the ship and break it.
So it's not man-made.
Pieces.
It's not a man-made craft then, or manned craft.
No, it's going to be a
Okay.
auto-piloted.
I was going to say,
craft.
yeah. I mean, pretty much you say goodbye to whoever the fuck's going up there because they screwed. So yeah, if it's automatic, then yeah, you're good. Automated.
And they want it to be a clean craft so that they don't introduce anything from Earth going, hey, look, we found life on another planet. Oh, wait,
and
turns out
we killed them.
Turns out it's us.
Right?
Or, hey, we found life on another planet. Turns out we killed it.
They were cool for about the 5 seconds that we had them, and then all of our bacteria kind of killed them. Whoops. No, I mean, I believe somewhere out there's got to be something
That's another
similar.
danger with space travel, real space
Bacteria.
travel, and going to other planets is other planet bacteria. We have an immune system for our
ours.
planet.
And even our immune system is shot because we freaking disinfect everything.
Super germs on the way.
Right? Yeah, no, so we don't have an immune system to battle anything anymore because we're not introduced to it. As kids anymore, our kids are not introduced to bacteria. Everything's got to be fucking bleached and so freaking sanitized and everything else.
My kid's going to have the best immunity because I'm just going to be like,
Eat
bitch,
some mud pie, bitch.
go eat that dirt.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's the way to fucking build your immune system.
Did you eat lead paint chips as a kid?
Why? Sorry, quote from Tommy Boy there.
Had to throw it in.
Of course. But yeah, no, I mean, that's yeah, exactly. You bring up a good point there. Is it if we go to another planet, let's just say,
could we even
breathable.
check it out?
Let's just say that we freaking read it. It's breathable. The oxygen's good enough for us to be able to breathe. Gravity's good. We can walk. We're not going to die. Take off your space helmet and, holy shit, I just caught the cold. You caught a little more than that. Goodbye. Because you just caught something that's fucking going to wreck your system from hell.
Something you've never been introduced to before.
Exactly. And
you
now,
have no antibodies for it.
And what is bacteria? They're little fucking parasites. They're bugs.
Yeah.
That get in your system. Now this is a new flesh fucking eating bug that's going to destroy your ass. For inhabitants on that planet, it's a common cold. For us, it's death.
Oh, absolutely. And that you see it in like I'm going to take the probably best known ones. You see it in like Battlestar Galactica and Stargate and there was one more that I had on the tip of my brain.
Trek.
Yes, Star Trek. All these space adventure ones where we go out and visit other planets. That probably wouldn't happen. Or at least we'd have to devise a way to make sure that if we go down there, we're not going to die.
Well, basically, we'd have to figure out testing, air quality, water source, bacteria, anything in the air for that matter, any bacteria that's in the air, plus gravity and...
Plus animal life.
And,
who knows what the fuck is on the planet?
Dude, a freaking 3-headed panther that wants to kill your fucking ass? Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm going to stay on Earth. In my little house, away from fucking everything else, away from fucking anything that wants to kill me besides, the neighbors.
Well, at least 2 of them.
Man. They're all right, I guess.
It kind of sucks. I mean, realistically, we probably never will have space travel or communications on another planet.
Don't get me wrong. It would be freaking badass if we found something similar, or not even similar, but let's say completely fucking weird. I'm remembering a show that... God, that was a long-ass time ago. I don't even remember what it was called, but basically an alien race that was made to look humanoid, but with tattoos and shit like that on their head that, made them different. Oh, excuse me. And they basically escaped their shit and everything else, came down here because it was the most,
authentic to their planet.
Thank you. I think I've had too many beers now. I can't think for shit. But
too many beers, there's no such thing.
I know, right? But no, and this it reminded me of this thing because the fact they did try to, incorporate themselves into being pretty much human. They're not obviously, but took upon the traits and shit like that, and acted as a human would, owning their own, business and shit like that, work for a living and all this stuff and so on and so forth. And I think that if in fact it came down to it, if we had one planet that is close resemblance, that we were actually able to, visit, they were able to visit, that we didn't die just by freaking breathing their air, it would be pretty freaking badass to have something like that, to have a cousin freaking generation, a weird freaking alien race you can totally get along with.
Yeah, that would be the shit.
Fuck yeah, this is my buddy Gleep Glop.
Just be like, put in for vacation. Where are you going? I'm going to take a year and go over to this planet.
Right, I'm going to go over to Utah, Putawapa.
Oh, you're taking a year. Yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah. In that case, if we had that too, you'd have to extend vacation times. Because, it's going to take a while to get there anyway.
Yeah.
So, it's like freaking, hey, I'm going to fly over to this planet over here. Oh, see you in a couple of years, buddy. I have a job ready for you to get back. Thank you. Goodbye.
That would be the top 1%ers that do that.
Obviously, people that don't even have jobs. There's Margaret. I think we need to go visit Utah today.
The retired people,
right?
All the retired people would go there.
Oh, Grandpa's on that planet. Let's go see Grandpa. Now you shut the fuck up, Billy.
That would be...
Get in the car.
That would be interesting, though, if we did have a close enough neighbor that was close enough to our...
To just visit?
Our habitat to go visit. Dude, just to go and see the differences in the societal makeups.
Dude, you know what I'd really like to go see? In the tropical part. I want to see the foliage.
You know what I'd want to do? Go fishing. I'd want to see the fish.
That's some fucked up fish, too. Hell yeah. But I caught myself a fucking 16-inch bass. Well, yeah.
I got this 3-eyed fucking monster.
I caught myself a 300-foot fucking monster. What's up now? Fuck you.
They think river monsters is interesting now. Wait until they have river monsters on the other planet.
I see a gator-looking thing. It's got 5 heads. I'm gonna go poke it with a stick. It's angry.
We'd have what was his name? The Australian guy.
Oh, that fucking fake ass dude.
There's a gator. I'm gonna stick my thumb up its butt.
I'm gonna go stick my thumb up this alien gator's ass. It's angry.
It's angry. Oh no.
I don't think it like that. I wonder why. I don't know. It's weird.
But I mean, like, there would be so many new. We'd have a whole bunch of new technologies. More than likely. Unless they're more primitive than us, in which case they'll have a whole bunch of new technologies.
Honestly, I doubt it.
And then we'll get new material.
Hold on. I think it would be collaboration. I think we can take our material, their material, our technology, and their technology, and put them together and make one hell of a super fucking computer and super everything. Dude, we'd be able to fucking nail down every space travel.
The start of a galactic alliance.
Right.
The Federation.
The Federal Planet Alliance, I guess, or
the start of Star Trek.
Basically, kind of, yeah. And I think that's, to get back to that point, I think that's why they are, trying to build that ship and everything like that, is to bring pretty much the show to life and freaking bring into actual space travel and everything else, which would be badass if they were actually able to do it. I'm sad that I'm not going to be around to see it all.
But again, who would really want to converse with us right now? I mean, we can't even get along with our next door neighbor.
Oh yeah, no, we're dicks. We're straight up fucking assholes. Especially America.
I'm pretty sure that if we saw an alien, we'd be like, your shit's ours now.
Right? Yeah, so you violating our laws. I'm on my planet. I don't care.
Yeah, you're kind of screwed there. We take over everything. I know you're a peaceful race and you offered to give us technology, but we're just going to take it all and enslave your people.
You don't mind, do you? I mean, you look at our history. We went ahead and enslaved the freaking blacks and, genocide the fuck out of Jews and Indians and...
Slaves have been a part of our history since the beginning of our history.
Yeah, pretty much, which is sad as fuck. Dude, I hate our fucking history.
It's even our own people. I mean, the only time that there's been a difference in race on slavery has been the United States.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, we want to enslave our own country. No, we need to go over and enslave anybody else. Don't
and we didn't even enslave them. We bought them.
Yeah.
They were enslaved by their own color.
Oh, well. I'll go ahead and take them now. It's cool.
Hell, in in Africa, there are Indian slaves.
Indian slaves?
Indian slaves.
Wait.
Not our Indian.
Oh, okay.
Actual Indians.
Oh, India. Okay.
They have Indian slaves in Africa.
What do you call it? Hindu Indians?
Hindu-ish Indians? I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
Not Native Americans.
Native American, yeah, that's...
But Indians.
It's only Native American because we wanted to fucking be like, oh, well, here's something to name yourself so you don't feel so bad about us raping you, your entire society, and your land.
And the Chinese... They had slaves.
Yeah, it was the Chinese.
The Egyptians had Egyptian slaves.
Yeah, that's true.
The Persians had slaves, which they got from everywhere.
Oh,
white, black, brown, didn't fucking matter.
Hey, at least they were an equal opportunity slaver.
Yes. and there was the slave trade. There was a slave route in the olden days where they would take these people, go into a town, sell them off, and anybody that they found in the desert or that they beat up in an alleyway...
You belong to us now.
they threw into a cart and took off to the next town and sold them.
Yeah. Actually, I was just going home, getting milk. Guys, hello, let me out the cart.
We even had a term, shanghaied. If you were shanghaied, you were kidnapped and then sold as a slave.
Hell, even to this day, look at freaking, we work our balls off to pay the fucking rich.
Hell, I think we get space travel. All the aliens are going to be like, oh, fuck no.
Right, they're going to blow our shit up.
They're going to either blow us out of the sky or just vacate our version of the universe and just be like, bye. Fuck that.
You can have our planet. It's cool. Fucking live there. I don't care. I'm done. Don't come near me.
I don't want to be your fucking slaves.
I wouldn't fucking blame them one bit. Like, no. It's cool. You can have the planet. Bye-bye. No, actually, I'm going to need you all to come with me. No, I'm good.
And I mean, just think about our governments. If an alien spacecraft, like people want to drop down onto the U.S. president lawn come out.
It'd be blown out of the sky before it fucking even did anything.
A, it would never reach the lawn.
Yeah, no, it'd be gone.
B,
if
it did reach the lawn, there would be a massive cover-up.
Like there already is.
And C, the alien would never we would never actually know that the alien came. Right. We wouldn't.
So I come in peace. I was bringing you fucking new technology and everything else, and the answer to the entire universe. I don't care. I'm gonna cut your ass up.
The only way we would really know is if the apocalypse happened, where freaking a giant mothership just came down over every major city.
Oh, some Independence Day kind of shit?
Independence Day shit.
Yeah, I'm down, dude. Blow this shit up. Take the government out. I'm down. Like, you noticed in that movie, that's what they targeted. They targeted all the main fucking capital bullshit. They're like, yep, everybody in power, goodbye. I'm down.
And civilian casualties, because you live so close, fuck you.
Hey, it happens. Whatever.
Everybody else, you're now our slaves.
We have billions of motherfuckers. I'm down. Start blowing shit up. I'm not going to be nobody motherfucker's slave, but I'll be like, hey, I'll work with you.
They're going to come down, blow everything up, and recreate a Egyptian type society where they're the gods and we're the peasants.
We're back down to the same fucking stupid bullshit again.
Yep.
No.
But worldwide working. This time. Worldwide.
This is not working. All right.
Sorry. Throat got dry there.
Where are we at here?
We are...
Our ramblings.
We are rambling for quite a while. We have like 8 minutes left.
Oh, not bad at all. Back to the fucking our original topic here. We were actually supposed to be talking about anti-gravity.
Which we did.
Well, sort of. All right. What would you do? First fucking thing, if you had anti-gravity boots.
I would just ski around the town, honestly.
Just the town?
Just be...
Shit, I'd be fucking...
If it worked over water, I'd actually start going and visiting other places.
Hell yeah.
Other countries.
So I'd do, dude. I'd straight freaking be jumping everywhere.
First stop, Japan.
Why? Oh, wait, you're the big enthusiast on the whole Japanese anime and stuff like that. So yeah, I can see that.
My first stop, Japan. Then I'm going to go hit South Korea. Then I'm going to drop a bomb over North Korea. And then I'm going to go to England. Skip Russia and all that bullshit.
Hey, they're leaving us alone. Let's leave them alone.
Exactly. Skip over Russia and all that bullshit.
Right?
Yeah, if we had anti-gravity, Russia would see me flying and be like, shoot him! Our motherland!
The fuck's he doing? Don't do that shit. See, I'll kick his ass.
They'd try and like radio me. Unidentified craft. You are entering Russian airspace.
Boing.
Go away. Boing. Shoot it down.
I may be entering, but I'm leaving.
Where would you go?
Australia. I think that would be one of the...
It's the accent, isn't it?
Kind of. Kind of is.
That and the kangaroos, huh?
Yeah, actually, you got me pinpointed on that one.
I knew it.
Throw another shrimp on the bobby. No, I don't know. There's something about Australia I've always been drawn to. I think I'd visit that one. Other than that, I think tropical, anything tropical, like fucking...
Brazil?
Well,
Chile?
no, because Brazil has a lot of fucking, like, I'm going to kidnap your ass and fucking kill you kind of things. And plus they have, like, bugs and wildlife that wants to kill you and everything. I'm talking, like, island kind of shit, like fucking deserted islands.
Easter Island.
Yeah, fuck, I'll go play with Easter Island. I don't give a shit.
Philippines.
Yeah, probably.
Guam.
Wait, what is Guam again? Trying to remember how Guam is. I don't really remember. But no, anything that's like tropical, like fucking, you got the, I like foliage. I really do.
Hawaii.
Probably visit Hawaii. That's kind of like played out, so it's kind of, I'd visit for a second, Okalala, you know, fucking, and then fly the shit out of there. You know, well, I said bounce, but whatever. But I mean, I'm more of the, I want to go visit shit that hasn't been visited, and freaking play around a little bit, you know, get in danger and jump the fuck away, you know, shit like that.
Yeah,
freaking,
that'd be fun.
I'll go play a pirate fucking thing, and I'll find some booty. Fucking, fucking the Caribbean. I mean, come on, the Caribbean's the Caribbean for a reason, dude. I'll go play in the fucking Caribbean for a while, dude. I mean, drink a shit ton of rum. Dude, I wouldn't have to work for shit because I'd be able to go anywhere. Do whatever the fuck I want. You know, make money doing whatever. Like, freaking, hey, you know, I'll fucking jump the fucking up there and get kittens out of trees or fucking whatever. I don't give a shit. Dude, make money on your way and everything else. But I'd probably, you know, end up more Australian than anything else.
Cool. All right, as we are now winding down, we have just a few minutes left.
Well, I'd like to thank Casey for her subject idea for this show.
It did create quite the conversation.
We've been rambling for quite a while here, so
and it all bridged together. You can figure it out if you string through it.
Yeah, you just gotta drink a lot of beer. Then you'll fucking understand what we're talking about.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a given.
That's pretty much how we understand what we're talking about.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. All right, but real quick, what are any ideas on 4th of July?
Blow shit up.
4th of July is the typical blow shit up day. If you don't have your fireworks already, you should probably go get those.
I say we're gonna need a barbecue grill, plenty of gas, shit ton of meat, probably some sides of something. I don't know. I like a shit ton of meat, and a lot of fucking fireworks.
Hell, if we don't get our party going here, we can always go chill with 6 and 60.
Possibly. It depends on what they got going as well.
Oh, they've already said they've got everything ready for a party at their place.
Hoorah. Let's collaborate, throw some shit together. We can blow shit up together.
Oh, hell yeah.
Do a thought. 6 and 60. Let's blow some shit up.
Come on, guys. You know you want to. We do it on a regular basis anyways.
Right? 6 and 60.
It doesn't even have to be a firework. It could be a garbage can.
I think we're out of garbage cans, actually.
I don't know. I think they got some more.
And buckets.
Gotta love 6 and 60. They blow up anything and everything.
Yeah. It makes for a good time.
So, hopefully, we should have one more podcast before the 4th of July. And then we will talk to you after that.
Yeah, if anything, we'll have two. Yeah.
And
we'll figure it out.
Hopefully you've already got plans set out, going to either see family, going out camping, blowing shit up in your backyard.
Hopefully.
And if you live in one of those states where they ban fireworks, I am sorry.
It's all right that we live in one of those states and we're going down to another state that sells fireworks.
So, yeah, find your states that do sell fireworks. And if nothing else, set the fireworks off over there. Go have fun, blow shit up. It's the 4th of July. Celebrate, be merry.
That's actually what
Drink
we're
beer.
supposed to do, isn't it? I mean, we're supposed to have our independence on that day. So I independently want to blow some fucking shit up. So...
what I'm planning on doing is having some cold beer, hanging out with friends, blowing shit up, and smoking a bowl.
And, of course, can't forget about grilling a shit ton of meat.
And maybe burning the Declaration of Independence.
I don't think we're allowed to say that. Dual thought is not...
Sorry, no, that you did not hear the plan that we were going to burn the Declaration of Independence on the 4th. Shit, I fucking said it again.
Dual thought is not responsible for any harm that comes to the Declaration of Independence at this time or any time in the future. Please do not contact us in regards to the independence.
I'm just trying to celebrate my independence, guys.
Disclaimer, 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 disclaimer.
All right, so for Dual Thought,
I am TR.
I am JJ.
Dueling out the thoughts that come to our mind.